Start. Welcome back guys, after discussing about the ascending tracts, that's the anterolateral tracts as well as the dorsal column tracts. Now we'll be discussing about the areas where this information is going. Okay, we'll be discussing about the somatosensory cortex now. So where exactly the somatosensory cortex is located and where exactly the motor cortex is located. All the sensations from our body like touch, pain, temperature, pressure, the primitive sensations as well as the advanced sensations like fine touch, vibration, 2-point discrimination, proprioception, all the sensations where they are relaying, okay, to which part of the cortex. So now look at here guys, this area that I am highlighting right now, okay, the area that I am highlighting right now in the red color. See, this is the sulcus, right? We know in the cortex there are gyri as well as sulci. Now this sulcus, whatever I am highlighting here, it is separating the frontal lobe from the parietal lobe. So this sulcus is called as a central sulcus. Okay, so let me write here, this area is called as central sulcus. Okay, so this one is the central sulcus. Now back to the central sulcus, the area that I am highlighting right now, okay, this area which I am highlighting in the red color. So this area is called as a postcentral gyrus. Okay, it's an elevation, right? So this is a gyri. So now this postcentral gyrus is your sensory cortex. Okay, so from the beginning we are discussing where exactly the somatosensory cortex is located. Okay, all the information is going to the somatosensory cortex. So now we know where exactly the somatosensory cortex is located. So this area is your sensory cortex. Okay, so now write where exactly your sensory cortex located. It is located in postcentral gyrus. Okay, and what is the Brodmann's area number? The Brodmann's area number of this somatosensory cortex is 312. 312. Okay, now what exactly this blue color area then? So the area that I am highlighting right now in the blue color, so this area. So this is going to be your motor cortex. Okay, this is the one responsible for all the movements in the body. So now where exactly is the motor cortex located? This is going to be the precentral gyrus. Okay, there is a precentral gyrus as well as a postcentral gyrus, and the postcentral gyrus is the sensory cortex and the precentral gyrus is acting as motor cortex. Okay, so it is precentral gyrus. Precentral gyrus. And what is the Brodmann's area number? The Brodmann's area number is 4 and 6. Brodmann's area number 4 and 6. Now, apart from these areas, I also want you to know two more areas for your exams. Okay, two more important areas for your exam. See, this area which I am highlighting in the blue color, here, on the left cerebral hemisphere, not on the right hemisphere, only on the left cerebral hemisphere. See, the area that I am highlighting here in the blue color, what is this area? So, this area is the Broca's area. Okay, this is the Broca's area. And you tell me where exactly this Broca's area is located. See, Broca's area is located in the frontal cortex, without any doubt. This is the frontal cortex, in the frontal cortex, and that too inferiorly. Okay, will you agree with me? So Broca's area is located where? Broca's area is located in the inferior frontal gyrus. Okay, right. So this area which I am highlighting, this is your Broca's area. Okay, Broca area. And where exactly this Broca area located? Inferior frontal gyrus. Now question. So what is the importance of this Broca area? Okay, for our exams what we should know. See, this Broca area is the one responsible for the speaking. Okay, I am right now speaking, that's because of the, thanks to my Broca's area. Broca's area helps in speaking. So this is called as a motor speech area. So Broca's area is a motor speech area. Okay, motor speech area. Now question, you tell me what happens because of some injury, because of some road traffic accident or because of some vascular injury, some reason, what if your Broca's area is going to be dead? Okay, infarction to this Broca's area. Now do you think the person can speak? No, he cannot speak, he cannot express what he want to say, he cannot express his feelings. So Broca's area damage means cannot talk. So that is called as expressive aphasia. Okay, so lesion. So in your exam, how they are going to ask a question? The person is having a road traffic accident. During this road traffic accident, the inferior frontal gyrus is affected. So he cannot talk now because Broca's aphasia or expressive aphasia. Lesion is going to cause expressive aphasia. Okay. Next. After this, now let's discuss about this area which I am highlighting. So this area, first of all, tell me what is this lobe? This is the temporal lobe. This is the temporal cortex, and that too in the superior part, superior temporal gyrus. Now this area is called as a Wernicke's area. Okay, Wernicke's area. And where exactly Wernicke's area located? In a superior frontal gyrus. Superior frontal gyrus. Next, what is the importance of Wernicke's area? Why we need a Wernicke's area? Wernicke's area is for the comprehension of the speech, understanding of the speech. Okay, when I am talking, you can understand, right? See, the understanding is with the help of the Wernicke's area. So, comprehension. Comprehension of speech. Next, what if this Wernicke's area is damaged, lesion? Okay. So, if Wernicke's area is damaged, let's say Wernicke's area is gone. Okay. Now, do you think a person can talk? Yes, he can talk, but he cannot understand. So, whatever he is talking, that's also nonsense. Okay. So, without understanding, he is speaking something nonsense. So, this is called as fluent aphasia. He can talk fluently, but he cannot understand. Okay. So, that is called as a fluent aphasia. Fluent aphasia. Okay. So, now Broca's damage, Broca's for broken speech. Broca's gone, he cannot speak. If Wernicke's area is gone, he cannot understand. Okay, can't understand. Here can't talk, here can't understand. Okay. Now, few more important points. See, Broca's and Wernicke's area. Okay, these two are actually connected. Okay, there are connections between the Broca's area and Wernicke's area. So, these connections are called as the arcuate fasciculus. Okay. So, let me just draw that here. The Broca's area is communicating with the Wernicke's area. So, what is that? That is arcuate fasciculus. Okay, arcuate fasciculus. So, arcuate fasciculus is the communication between Broca's and Wernicke's area, question which was already asked in the exams. Next, what is the Brodmann's area number of Broca's? Brodmann's area number of Broca's is 44, 45. At least remember 44 for your exams. And what about the Wernicke's area? Wernicke's area, Brodmann's area number is 22. Okay, 22. How to remember this? Exactly 44 divided by 2 is 22. Okay, exact half of 44 is 22. So, Brodmann's area 44 and 22. So, with this, what we have completed? We have completed the important areas of the cortex. Where exactly is the somatosensory cortex located? Where exactly is the motor cortex located? Where exactly is the Brodmann's area located? And Wernicke's area located. Important point is Broca's and Wernicke's area. Okay, Broca's and Wernicke's area, they are only located on the left cerebral hemisphere, not on the right cerebral hemisphere. Okay, one is for talking and the other is for understanding the speech. Next, guys, let's say today, because of some vascular injury, okay, because of some thrombus or embolism into the cerebral circulation. Today, this part of your brain is getting infarcted. Let's say this is the place where there is infarction today. This part of the brain has undergone infarction. So, now tell me, what will happen? You know, this is the motor cortex. This is the motor cortex. Now, you tell me, when the motor cortex is gone, do you think the person can move? No, he cannot move. Now, he is going to get into paralysis. Okay, he is going to have the paralysis because he cannot contract the muscles. So, yes, contraction. Okay, contraction of the muscles, or you can say the movements are controlled by the motor cortex. If the motor cortex is gone, he cannot have the movements properly. So, that is going to cause a spastic paralysis. Then, what about the damage to this area which I am highlighting right now? Now, if this area is damaged, you know, this is the somatosensory cortex. When the somatosensory cortex itself is damaged, now do you think he can feel the sensations? No, he cannot feel the sensations. You go and touch him, he cannot feel it because the sensations are felt in the somatosensory cortex. He cannot feel the sensations now. Okay. So, this is how you have to understand. So, okay guys, with this we have completed the important areas of the somatosensory cortex which you need to know for your exam. Hope the video is helpful. Thank you.